just a walk around camp. It's not the best fire ring in the world. When I was here in January, I didn't use this one because it needs to be redone. Had trouble getting the stakes in for my tie downs because of all the rocks. Got one little stake and one big stake, but it'll work. Like I said, pulled the rain fly off to be able to use my skylight. We've never had this pulled back. I'm hoping I don't regret it. It's supposed to get down to like 50. This is going to be really nice to sleep to. About 20 yards from the tent. There's another one, probably another 50 yards up. Really nice. We're on Cedar Creek, just east of Fork Mountain, maybe 2 miles, mile and a half, northeast of Fork Mountain. And like I said in the podcast the other day, we're going to do about a 55 mile loop tomorrow, waiting on Todd's brother to get here in the morning. He should be here around 9:30, and then we're going to head out. Should be an easy drive because Ouachitas are pretty tame. Most of the little water crossings that I expected to hit today, the high water crossings on these concrete low bridges, were almost dry. This one runs wet year round. When I was here in January, it probably had another 6 or 8 inches of water running through it. Got some cool drone footage this afternoon of Fork Mountain from the distance. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to check in before it got dark. Like I said, Todd and them should be here shortly. Check back with you guys in the morning. What do you think? And here comes Mr. Todd from Big River Overland with all his bright ass lights. Good morning, everybody. We are waking up, getting our breakfast stuff done, about to head out soon as Clay gets here in the disco. We're going to be heading out for this 50-60 mile loop that I have planned for everybody. We've got Todd, Clay's brother, here in his JK. Clay's driving over from Memphis this morning, should be here in about an hour. They rolled in last night past dark, got set up in the ground tents. You see the Darchie rooftop tent over here. I've got my setup. Yeah, we're gonna be riding some trails today. Probably cook some good dinner tonight. Clay's 2020 disco, and note his river quiver on the roof. We are headed around to the north side of Lake Winona. We were going around the south side to the spillway, and some of the washouts and water holes were a little bit too much for us to try with the Land Rover because of the tires and the ground clearance that it has. That trail's always been like really bad at the north end, but the mud holes have hard pans in them, you know, hard ground and packed rock at the bottom. It's not really muddy as it is the departure in and out of those holes. Just wasn't gonna risk it, didn't want to risk it with the Land Rover. So we're rerouting, and we're gonna go around a different way, and we're gonna stop at the boat ramp at Lake Winona. Letting them check out this creek here. Anyway, they're looking at that, and we'll probably break for lunch here. We just stopped at a water crossing back here, let the guys get their fly rods out. They caught a couple of little baby fishies. We had our lunch break. We're about to head over to the Lake Winona boat ramp, and we're about halfway through our track. Just hit 30 miles. I think the track I have built and created for today is 57 miles, I believe. It's just a couple of minutes past noon, so we should have some good time at the camp this afternoon. We won't be too late. A couple of more hours and we should have this thing in the books.
Fun day.
Yeah, warmed up a good bit. I think it's about 80 degrees right now, but we
had the jacket on most of the day, and then it got warm right after lunch.
Yeah, it's 58 miles.
Yeah,
it was 50 or 58.
One turnaround where I don't blame him. The disco, a little hesitant, but it is a daily driver, so I understand.
Yeah, that's that section has caused me some damage when I pulled my teardrop. I knew better, but I did it anyway. I regretted it. I wasn't even set up yet at camp, and I was already ready to get home.
First time here, Andrew and I, we kept saying, look at all these campsites, look at that view. Definitely we'll be back. Probably gonna have the top on. It was awfully dusty.
Yeah, this is the dust today. That's really the first time in a while. I guess I've just caught it right after rains. over here, but yeah, that's part of it. I mean, it's when it gets hot like this, it doesn't take much for these gravel roads to dry out.
Very, very cool area though. You come over here frequently, don't you?
Yeah, I had to, on my Gaia, I ended up having to turn off all my previous folders and files because it's so populated of all the things that I've marked. In that last 5 or 6 mile stretch. It's been a while since I've been down, and 7 or 8 campsites just in that short section. I think I've got 98 campsites in this area, this section of the Ouachitas, and then even more on the western and central portions of it. But yeah, it was a good loop. It was a fast loop. I mean, we did 50 something miles in 5 hours, and that was with stopping for lunch and fishing and
caught a few fish.
Yeah, caught a couple of fish over there. But it's
2:30, so just gonna hang the rest of the afternoon, cook some dinner, and have a fire. Pretty
much. Thankful for this awning. This isn't the most shaded campsite on a warm day, but this is good. The sun will be getting behind these trees here pretty soon. But yeah, it was good ride. Something to build on. If you save the track, you could subdivide what we did today into probably 5 more rides. What I did is basically, when I planned this loop, was basically the perimeter as far north as I like to go. Of course, east is, you're on the eastern border of the forest anyway. But thanks everyone for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. Always remember to practice tread lightly principles, leaving it better than you found it, packing out what you pack in, and leave no trace. Stay safe, and I hope to see you out on the trails.